Hi children. In the previous class we have learned the carbon and the properties of carbon. So we briefly explained the main properties and what are the physical and chemical behavior of carbon. And also we have learned the compounds formed by carbon. So when carbon generally combines with hydrogen to form hydrocarbons. So these formation of hydrocarbons are of different types. I mean, carbon forms covalent bond between carbon atoms itself. At the same time, a formation of a covalent bond between carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms also take place when they react, where they forms bond between hydrogen. Then, on the basis of the number of covalent bond formed between the carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms, they are classified into saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. So let us see what are the properties of saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbons, if we express them as a flow chart, so they are of two different types: saturated and unsaturated. What are the difference between them? In saturated hydrocarbons, they forms a single covalent bond between carbon atoms. So they are saturated by a single covalent bond between the carbon atoms. And in unsaturated hydrocarbons, so they form double bond, triple bond, and so on. So they are altogether called unsaturated hydrocarbons. So the examples of saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons, generally, so saturated hydrocarbons, they are alkanes, and unsaturated hydrocarbons are of two types again. They are alkenes and alkynes. Then how they are differ in this case? In the alkanes, they have only single covalent bond between the carbon atoms. In alkenes have double covalent bond between carbon atoms, and alkynes have triple covalent bond between them. Okay, so the hydrocarbons, they broadly classified into saturated and unsaturated. Saturated hydrocarbons are alkanes, unsaturated hydrocarbons are of alkenes and alkynes. So what are alkanes, alkenes and alkynes? Alkenes are a series of compounds formed by the bond between hydrogen and carbon atoms. And note that only single covalent bond is present between the carbon atoms. If there are more than two carbon atoms in it. So, the simplest hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbon, is methane. So, the molecular formula of methane is CH4. So, from this equation, we know that the methane has a single carbon atom in it, and a single carbon atom combined with the 4 hydrogen atoms to form a methane molecule. So if we draw the structural formula of methane, then we get a carbon with 4 hydrogen atoms. So since there is a single carbon atom, okay, they all form a single covalent bond between a 4 hydrogen atoms. So there is no carbon-carbon bond, covalent bond between the because there is only single carbon atom in it. So the second compound of this series alkane is ethane. Okay, so that is ethane. The molecular formula of ethane is C2H6. So we know that here 2 carbon atoms are there in ethane and they are bonded with 6 hydrogen atoms with a single covalent bond. So if we draw the structural formula of ethane, C, 2 carbon atoms, and there is a single covalent bond between 2 carbon atoms, and again the 6 hydrogen atoms are bonded with 2 carbon atoms this way. Okay, and the next compound of the series alkane is propane. That is C3H8 is its molecular formula. So the molecular formula of propane is C3H8. That means 3 carbon atoms they bonded with 8 hydrogen atoms. If we draw the structural formula, we get 3 carbon atoms, right? So all these 3 carbon atoms have a single covalent bond between them, and again 8 hydrogen atoms are bonded with 3 carbon atoms this way. So this is the structural formula of ethane. And when we examine these 3, okay, there are 3 compounds only in the series we have learned. Okay, the next compound is butane, the next is pentane, next is hexane, octane, and so on. And few similarities we can find in this series of elements. First, all these names ends with ANE. Methane, ethane, propane, pentane, hexane, octane, all the names ends with ANE. Okay, so normally, okay, we can find or we can recognize these alkanes or the compounds which are present in this series alkanes ends with a name ANE. Okay, that is the first a similarity between them. And second, if we compare the molecular formula of these 2 consecutive compounds in this series, for example methane and ethane, see the difference between the carbon atoms. What are the difference between carbon atoms? In ethane there are 2 carbon atoms, methane 1, so the difference is 1 carbon atom. Again in ethane 6 hydrogen atoms are there, methane 4 hydrogen atoms are there. The difference between these hydrogen atoms in these 2 compounds is 2, that is H2. See, all these compounds have a difference between CH2. Okay, so the difference between the consecutive compounds. So the difference between propane and ethane also we will get the same. So in general we can say the difference between 2 consecutive compounds in this series is CH2. So they have a difference in CH2, 1 carbon atom and 2 hydrogen atoms. So the few names only we have discussed here. And suppose if we want to find out the 100th compound of in this series, alkane series, how we can find out? This series of alkanes have a general formula so that we can find out any number of compound in this series. So the general formula for this alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Okay, so where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Okay, So for example, if you want to find out the 10th member of this alkane series, so we can give the number n is equal to 10. Okay, if you want to find out the calculate the 10th member of alkane series, so 10th member, then the value of n will be 10. So CnH2n plus 2 is equal to C10H2 into 10 plus 2. So what will be its molecular formula? C10 2 into 10 20 plus 2 22 H22. So likewise, any number of elements present in this series can be find out by using this general formula. So this is the general formula for alkanes. Okay, they are saturated hydrocarbons. Now let us see the unsaturated hydrocarbons. In unsaturated hydrocarbons, there are two series, alkenes and alkynes. Okay, so as already we have learned, alkenes, they have a double covalent bond between carbon atoms. In alkynes, they have a triple covalent bond between the carbon atoms. So let us see first the alkenes. They have double covalent bond between them, between the carbon atoms. So the alkenes are derived from the corresponding alkanes. Okay, and see, the first member of alkane is methane. Okay, then since methane has only one carbon atom in it, so the corresponding alkenes cannot be derived from methane. But the first member of alkene is derived from the second member of alkane, that is from ethane to ethene, that is the first member of alkenes. The molecular formula of ethane is C2H4. Okay. Then the second member of alkene is derived from propane, the corresponding alkane, that is propene. So that is C3H6. Okay, C3H6. And again the corresponding third member of alkane is derived from the corresponding fourth member of alkenes. So here also few similarities we can see. The last three letters of alkanes, A and E, is replaced as E and E. Okay, A is replaced by E. So the corresponding alkenes are formed: ethane, ethene, propane, propene, butane, butene, pentane, pentene, hexane, hexene, and so on. The same way, the molecular formula of these two consecutive alkenes, they have a difference of CH2. Okay. Then these are alkenes, and also if you draw the structural formula of this alkene, C2H4, ethene. Okay, two carbon atoms are there. They have a double covalent bond between them. Again, 4 hydrogen atoms are bonded with these two carbon atoms in this way. Okay, the same way propane has 3 carbon atoms, so they have a double covalent bond between the carbon atoms, and 6 hydrogen atoms are bonded with these carbon atoms. The same way we can find out alkynes. Alkynes also we know that they have triple covalent bond between the carbon atoms. So the same way alkenes also has a general formula by which we can find out any member of this series. Alkene also a series, and the series any member of this series can be find out by using a general formula. And the general formula of alkene, for alkene it was C2H2n plus 2, and for alkane it is CnH2n. So if we substitute where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, And if you want to find out the 50th member of this alkenes, then substitute the value of n is equal to 50, so that the molecular formula of the 50th member of alkenes can be obtained. Then the same way alkynes also can find out. So alkynes, as I said, all the corresponding alkyne is derived from the corresponding alkenes. Okay, so ethene, by replacing its name, for example alkene ethane. Okay, so this molecular formula is C2H2. Then again second member is propyne, that is C3H4. And here also a similarity in the names we can find out. ENE is replaced by YNE. So the alkynes is ethyne, propyne, butyne, pentyne, hexyne, and so on. Also we can find the difference in the molecular formula is CH2. So these are the saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons: ethane, ethene, ethane. Okay, so these all alkynes also have a general formula to find out the any member of in this series, that is CnH2n minus 2, and where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. And any member of alkyne also can be found by using this general formula of alkynes. So these are the three series of compounds of hydrocarbons. Then they have, and also if you draw the structural formula of this carbon C2 ethyne, so what is this? Is they have a triple covalent bond between them. Okay, so the hydrogen is 2 hydrogen atoms are, and so on. Okay, so this is structural formula of carbon atoms. So here we can find alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes. So these three saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons, they forms a series of compounds, and this series of compounds have a general formula, and also they have a difference in their molecular formula is CH2. Then such a series of compounds is known as homologous series.